Hello everybody. Now myself Dr. Poorna Bose, Professor and HOD Physics, Government VYT PG Autonomous College, Durg, Chhattisgarh. Now today I am going to deliver one video lecture on the topic First Order Stark Effect in Hydrogen. This is in the syllabus of MSc second semester Physics in paper 3 and unit 4. Now let us start with the topic First Order Stark Effect in Hydrogen. This is as an application of stationary degenerate perturbation theory. Now, the splitting of energy levels of an atom caused by a uniform external electric field is called Stark effect. Here, the energy shifts of Stark effect by perturbation theory has been discussed. Let the initial unperturbed state with a direction of the perturbing electric field along the z-axis and use eigenvalue of Ls. The force on electron of charge Q equal to minus E being positive, in an electric field of strength E is Fe equal to QE equal to minus small e into capital E. As field is along z-axis, therefore extra energy of electron in electric field is equal to Fez equal to minus small e capital E into Z. The Schrödinger equation for this case is given by del 2 psi plus twice mu upon h cross square multiplied by W plus Z square by R plus small e capital E into Z whole multiplied by psi equal to 0. Let it be equation number 1, where W is the total energy and minus Z E square upon R minus small e capital E. Z is potential energy of electron in atom. Now equation 1 may also be written as minus h cross square upon twice mu del 2 minus Z square upon R minus small e capital E Z multiplied by psi equal to W times psi. This is equation number 2, where the unperturbed Hamiltonian is given by H0 equal to minus h cross square by twice m del 2 minus Z square by R. Let it be equation number 3. And the first order perturbed Hamiltonian is H dash equal to minus small e capital E Z. Now, if we use polar coordinates r theta, then Z is given by r cos theta. H dash equal to minus small e capital E Z equal to minus small e capital E r cos theta. Let it be equation number 4. E being again a positive quantity. Here the potential energy is spherically symmetric. The wave functions for any spherically symmetric potential energy when expressed in spherical harmonics have even or odd parity according as azimuthal quantum number is even or odd. Now let us discuss first order Stark effect in ground state of hydrogen atom. The ground state of hydrogen atom is specified by n equal to 1, L equal to 0, m equal to 0. This state is non-degenerate state and the spherically symmetric wave function is given by psi 100 equal to r10 function of r, y00 function of theta and phi, and this is equal to 1 upon under root pi a0 cube multiplied by e raised to the power of minus r upon a0, where a0 equal to minus h cross square divided by mu e square is the radius of the Bohr's first orbit. The first order perturbation energy correction is given by W equal to integration psi 100 star h psi 100 into d tau. Now here we will use triple integration 1 upon under root pi a0 cube e raised to the power of minus r upon e0 multiplied by minus small e capital E r cos theta multiplied by 1 upon under root pi a0 cube multiplied by e raised to the power of minus r upon a0. This is equal to small e capital E upon pi a0 square integration limits from 0 to infinity r cube e raised to the power of minus 2r upon a0 into dr. Now integration of limits 0 to pi sine theta cos theta d theta integration limits from 0 to 2 pi d phi equal to 0. Since integration limits from 0 to pi sine theta cos theta d theta is 0, hence we have thus for ground state of hydrogen there is no first order Stark effect. Hence we may say that only the non-zero matrix elements of H dash are those that have odd parity, since the perturbation term H dash is odd with respect to the inversion, that is odd parity. Now this is all about ground state of hydrogen atom and the effect of star effect. Now let us discuss first order Stark effect in first excited state. Let us now consider the first excited state n equal to 2 for hydrogen atom. Since n equal to 2, therefore L equal to 0 and 1 and m is equal to 1, 0, minus 1, and hence the quantum number L, m can have the following combinations, that is 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1 and 1 minus 1. Thus the wave function phi n L m is fourfold degenerate, that is the wave function 2, 0, 0, 2, 1, 0, 2, 1, 1 and psi 2, 1 minus 1 all have same energy. The secular equations for the first order Stark effect in the form of determinant is shown here. Now this is the first order Stark effect. Now this is the determinant which is shown here, and this is equal to 0. Now here this is the determinant. This is equal to 0. Now, let us now calculate the elements of secular determinant. Psi 200 equal to 1 upon under root 32 pi a0 cube multiplied by 2 minus r upon a0 e raised to the power of minus r upon twice a. Psi 210, this is equal to 1 upon under root 32 pi a0 cube multiplied by r upon a0 cos theta multiplied by e raised to the power of minus r upon 2a0. Now psi 211, this is equal to 1 upon under root 32 pi a0 cube multiplied by r upon a0 root 2 sine theta e raised to the power of iota phi multiplied by e raised to the power of minus r upon twice a0, and psi 2 1 minus 1, this is equal to 1 upon under root 32 pi a0 cube multiplied by r upon a under root 2 sine theta e raised to the power of minus iota phi multiplied by e raised to the power of minus r 2 divided by 2a0. So, these are the four values of the wave equation, wave function. Now, this is, let it be equation number 5. Now, the determinant 0, 0, h dash 0, 0. This is given by integration of psi star 200 h dash psi 200 d tau equal to 0. Let it be equation number 6. As psi star 200 multiplied by psi 200 have even parity. So this is, the values will be 0, equal to 0. On similar ground, all the elements except determinant 1, 0, h dash 0, 0 and 0, 0, h dash 1, 0 with complex conjugate of this of secular determinant are 0. We have shown all the determinant containing the secular equations as given here in equation number, this is equal to 4, this is equal to 0. So, now continuing with this, these determinants are 0. The non-vanishing element of h dash are determinant 1, 0, h dash 0, 0. This is equal to 0, 0, determinant 0, 0, h dash 1, 0 star, that is complex conjugate of this. This is equal to integration of psi star 210 multiplied by minus small e multiplied by r cos theta multiplied by 200 d tau. This is equal to triple integration. Substituting all the values, we have 1 upon under root 32 pi a0 cube multiplied by r upon a0 cos theta e raised to the power of minus r upon twice a multiplied by e small e r cos theta multiplied by 1 upon under root 32 pi a0 cube multiplied by 2 upon r divided by a0 multiplied by e raised to the power of minus r upon twice a r square sine theta dr d theta d phi. Now we can calculate, now since d tau is given by dr r d theta multiplied by r sine theta d phi, we have substituted the value of d tau here as equal to r square sine theta dr d theta d phi. Now the full equation comes out to be which is written as here as equation number 7. Now we can calculate all the values separately of equation number 7. Now from equation number 8. In equation number 8 we have calculated the value of integration limits from 0 to pi cos square theta sin theta d theta, which is equal to 2 by 3. Now by calculation, integration of limits from 0 to 2 pi d phi equal to 2 pi. Let it be equation number 5. Similarly, calculating the value integration limits from 0 to infinity 2 minus r upon a0 multiplied by r raised to the power of 4 e raised to the power of minus r upon d0 equal to, now we have calculated the value here by substituting eta equal to r upon a0, and finally we get this value equal to minus 72 a0 raised to the power of 5. Let it be equation number 10. Now substituting the values of equation 8, 9 and 10 in equation number 7, we get determinant 10 h dash 00. This is equal to determinant 00 h dash 10 star. This is equal to minus e small e into e divided by 32 pi a0 raised to the power of 4 multiplied by minus 72 a0 raised to the power of 5 2 by 3 multiplied by 2 pi. So finally we get this is equal to 3 small e capital E a0. Let it be equation number 11. So the secular equation, this is given by the first series contains minus w1 3e small e capital E a0 then 0 0. The determinant is given by this. The second row consists of 3 small e capital E a0 minus w1 0 0. Again the third row consists of 0 0 minus w1 0, and the fourth row consists of 0 0 0 minus w1. Whole determinant, the value of determinant, this is equal to 0. Let it be equation number 12. That is, we can calculate the value of the determinant. We have minus w1 square multiplied by w1 square minus 3 small e multiplied by capital E a0 whole square. This is equal to 0. Now this gives w1 equal to 0 0 and w1 equal to plus 1 3 small e capital E a0. Finally, we can say that the splitting of energy levels is shown in as given below. This is the splitting, this is the upper portion, and this is the same line in which it is coming. So the upper value is 3 small e capital E a0, and the lower one is minus, that is again in the negative side, this is 3 small e capital E a0. Now splitting levels of energy is plus minus 3 small e a0 capital E. Now thus the behavior of hydrogen atom in first excited state, that is n equal to 2, is like a permanent dipole moment of magnitude 3 small e a0, and this is equal to minus P dot E, which can be oriented in three different ways. First one state parallel to the external electric field, one state anti-parallel to the excited electric field, third, two states perpendicular to the external electric field. Now, this is all about Stark effect in the first excited state. The ground state we have also discussed. Now, thank you very much for listening to my video lecture. Now, thank you once again.